Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures of our town in Foundation. We have 208 people. Happiness is okay. We have a lot of work to do. We have a small fortress. We have a very small monastery that we're building. And we just have a lot of stuff that we want to take care of. So let's go speed 2 and work on our town. Now, of course, when I go into an episode like this, I have no clue yet what we're gonna do because I just let it come to me and then we'll see what we do. So that could be interesting, but it could also be a problem. Now I already see we have 2 market tenders that we can assign. We have 9 soldiers, so we need 1 more. And there's basically just so many things that we have to pay attention to and work on and go with. So we'll just move with the flow, I guess. Now we have a little bit of iron ore and we don't have that much iron. So I want to get an extra iron smelter because we do have a lot of other nice stuff that we need for the industry that we have right there. Actually, I'm going to place it right here. We're getting extra iron out of this one too, so that's a lot of iron. So let's make it that way. And that should be good. Let's go speed 3 for a bit. We have a merchant that wants something. Wheat for the elders. Well, we have no wheat, so that's going to be hard. So no. That ain't going to happen. Now, one of the harder things with this game is the setup for all your goods. So we have to make sure that everywhere we have some structure, we are getting it filled up and stuff like that. So right now, if we check here, we have our hunting zones. There's... well, plenty of game to be hunted, and we have 1, 2, 3 hunters. But, well, 4 already. We might need another one in this area then, so that we get more and more boar. We also now have 2 butchers, which is good, because now they can actually start really butchering. And we also have a place here that can just pick up everything. Now, all I want in here are the boar. I don't want it to store the meat. I want the meat to be stored in the granaries close to where the actual meat has to go. So that's the way it's going to be. These are now gathering all the boar. The 2 butchers will only have to go to this granary to actually get the boar, and that will speed up the process of meat. So we should see an increase soon, I hope. And then from there on we can see where things go. Are we getting... yeah, we got 2 new villagers in. Let's give them a market tender job in the food stalls. I don't know if I already set those up yet. Yeah, we did 2. Now we also want to sell some meat here. We want to sell some bread here. We want to sell some clothing and at some point some common wares. We don't have those yet, but that's fine. We'll deal with that. That's for later. Now, there's nothing we can unlock at this moment, but there will also be more stuff that we can... oh, we can already unlock the candles now. Oh, that'll be interesting. I think we can already do the common wares, yes, but we can also do candles at some point. Let's unlock them. Now, that can be tough to actually get, but from here on we'll see. We can also see that this village is now starting to take some shape. We have the woodcutters there. I like that too. Candle workshop. We have that for a while now. Let's just leave it as it is. We have plenty of wood, so that is not really an issue. All we need is to make sure that a lot of the wood really gets taken out. Well, that's what they're working on, basically right here too. So let's just get rid of a part of the zoning here, because we don't need this big zone anymore. And I just like it that a lot of trees get removed and that we get a lot of space now for actual housing and stuff. On the other hand, we have to keep improving ourselves in terms of which trees need to be removed. I was wondering why it wasn't removing that trees, but now we know. We never assigned them to. And this should just speed up the whole process of getting rid of all these trees. And I think we should also set up those trees. Now, there are no trees here, so this area can go. And I think most of the trees here are already quite gone. Which is nice. That's precisely the way I like it. We just have to get rid of the trees here. Alright. I actually think I'm going to get rid of the trees that they can get out that way, and we're just going to tell them to get all the other trees and not the ones that are in the reforestation area. I want more trees removed so we have more and more space for different things. And this is a way to do that, so let's do it like that. There we go. Alright, we have no available people. We have only 2 market tender jobs. Once those are done, that'll be nice. Once the granary is up, that'll be very nice. I just wonder how many builders we actually have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 times 3. That's 12 builders. Okay, well, it's not bad. Not bad for a town we have. And we have 9 soldiers. Are they actually doing something? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fully trained. Do we have a very easy mission? Yes, we have. So let's go on that very easy mission to just get experience. So let's send them all out, all 9. And that will be helpful. We built the chapel here. So the first piece of the monastery is ready. We have the chapel now. So now it's time for the dorms, I guess. It has a size 10, but it's too far away. Well, what we can do is go like this. Then build one like this. Somewhere out here. Yes, then we remove that one, and now we can build this as the monk dorms. Don't have another door. So we'll go with this door. Build, then we'll completely get rid of it, then we'll do it again, but then we build the nun dorms. We attach those here, and there we have the nun dorms. Great. So then people can live there too. I don't think we can get the monastic garden and stuff up here, so we'll have to do that someplace else. But that's fine. Alright, 2 market tenders and a miller, because our new mill is done. That should help get rid of all the wheat in time. I think they're sowing now, or are they harvesting already? No, they should be sowing. Very good. And then soon enough we'll get another batch. And another batch, and another batch, I hope. Alright, these market tenders are stocking up. That's good. I would love to see them having some clothing as well. The iron smelter is ready. Problem with that is we probably need commoners. Yes. And of course for that we need new people too. So we have to wait with that. But we'll get there. Well is built. Very good. Now they can get some water out here. Right there. So all these people basically have what they need. Another thing we need though is a stone church. And we don't have a church here yet. Now the church will most likely add to the desirability of the area. So we're just going to build a church here. Alright, let's raise this building up. I mean, a church should be quite high, shouldn't it? Let's get a tower in the middle of the church this time. Not just someplace else, but in the middle of the oh, where's my tower? Where's my tower? I can't see it anymore. Oh no. There it is. Yep. No, I want it in the middle of the church, and then we raise it. Yep, there we go. And then we'll add this one to it. No. Yes. Alright, I think we have to slightly move this over a bit. So that way is in the middle. That way it's in the middle. Yeah, it should now be quite in the middle. Alright, let's get a cross on it, of course. And it needs a door. On that side. Alright, well, it's a church. Let's build it. Quite a lot of steps to do. Quite a lot of material it needs. But at least it is a church, and we're gonna need it. For newcomers, request an audience. Yes, you are welcome. Yes, I have jobs for you. Let's promote one. Sigewitz. Yes, you are now promoted, and you can start working in the iron smelter. We now also need to store some food in the granary all the way up there. Some fish. Oh no, we already have fish. Some cheese and some bread, I guess. At least we store four types of food in here. Now we see the amount of meat is growing really fast. The amount of board is dropping. So our meat production is now way more efficient than it was. So that step is working. Ah, we don't have cheese here. So we're not going to put cheese in here. We're going to put meat in here. Alright, so this works. And now we have a great market here. We have a lot of people that want to live here. That's excellent. They're going to get a church soon, which will make them really happy. And that will make me happy. We can unlock some monastic stuff, like the monastic beekeeping. Cool. Let's keep some bees in the monastic way. I wonder how my soldiers are doing. I hope they're fine. As we see that right here, the dorms are built for the monks and the nuns. So if we get more and more people in, we can give them a place in the monastery too. Trading for the mystery tax. Yeah, we're not really trading with Devonport that much. Let's check our resources. We're trying to trade actually. It's just not that much, but I want to get more meat in. So let's raise this up to 200 will be a good number. Fish not. Berries is good. Cheese, we don't have cheese, so why bother with it? Wax candles, herbs. Yeah, we don't have all of that. I want beer to be shown. I want most things to be shown if we have them. Milk and cheese, so I can see that we have none, and common wares. I also want to see that. More newcomers, very nice. We'll find you a job. We'll have to promote one more. Allegrezza. And now you are promoted, and you'll be an iron smelter too. We should see a little increase in iron. We have plenty of tools now. We can actually soon start to sell some tools. I think one of the things we need is that we already tax, so that is good. And apparently we find most of the taxes. But we need a big treasury. I was looking for the name. We need a treasury because we're not storing all the goods that we can. Now, we can add treasury items also to the fortress and stuff. And I think that's a good deal. The fortress now already has room for 16 soldiers. I think we should expand the barracks a little bit so that we have room for a couple of more soldiers. How much does this add? Another 8? I think that's good because I want to get at least 20 soldiers. So let's build this. But we can also build treasury here. Yes, and that's something that I would really like. I guess I maybe would like to do that on the outside like this, somewhat. How much does this add? 5. 150. Oh, 150 sounds pretty good, actually. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. It's a little bit wide, maybe. 3. Alright. Build. So now we're gonna get 6 times 150. So that's another 900 storage space for all the gold. Of course, it would be a bit weird that we are basically storing the gold on the outer walls in the fortress, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, we need one more soldier, so let's assign that. We don't have any other jobs available right now, so that is something to work on too. But I think we can also soon start devoting people to the monastery. Oh, our soldiers were victorious. That's great. I wonder how badly wounded. Yeah, I was afraid that a couple of them would be wounded. Well, our latest addition is now having a sword too, so he should be trained up. And then from there on, we'll see how things go. We have berry brew, so that's nice. And I gotta say, the town, I think I love this town. It looks pretty decent. And I'm really happy that now the stone industry is gone from where it was. I didn't want it there, and now it's gone. Monk dorms build. Great, now we can get a couple of monks. Alright, all 3 villagers are now dedicated to the monastery. Our soldiers had a success. Great. Thank you, soldiers. What we gonna do now? This should probably be a small part of the monastery. So I still want to do the monastic garden and get some herbs and a couple of berry bushes, I guess. So we'll just do it somewhat like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that we need 6 people for this. And we're gonna need another 6 for this. That means 12 people. So let's remove that one. So now we need just 10 people, and there can be 10 people in here, I think. No, I think we can have a couple more, actually. So we can just do it like this, that's fine. Alright, let's build. There we go. Our soldiers are going to church. A newcomer requests an audience. The steward of the bishop wants something. The bishop appreciates seeing a new settlement dedicate itself to the monastic faith. He wants to help you as new vassal and appointed his steward to make sure you have everything you need. Some materials, some coins, or some gold. Let's get the coins so we can unlock some new stuff. Now this is another one of those great edicts that will make sure that all the downsides are not so big anymore, and that helps. So I'm gonna go with that always, anytime. That worked. And now I did not hit build, did I, on the monastic garden? Oh, I think I did. Alright, so they'll build the monastic garden now. No, not confirming the switch, it is already that. Although I don't see the monastic garden right now. Ah, there it is. Alright, waiting for a builder. Great. Construction is going on. A new tale can be heard. Monastery found. Well, the villagers are extra happy for that. I like that. Always good to have happy villagers. They're they're expanding the monastery here. Some of my soldiers should now be healing. Yeah, that's not good. Barracks built, great. So we can now add even more soldiers if we want to. We have 2 monks. Cannot add any new people. So we need to get the planters up so that they can start to work there as occupants of the monastery. Because now they're all without a job, and that is not really helping out. I think this part is doing particularly well though, because everybody's now happy. They're sharing all the stuff that they have. Most of it's in here except meat, but we'll get some meat hopefully soon again. And it should be so that there is still plenty of boar out here. Because every time they hunt one, at some point one will come back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hunters. What if I place a 5th one right there? And this is where all my money comes in. Let's buy this zone and build extra hunters. So we can build another one right here. We can build another one somewhere there. And that'll help. And because we have the people in this one collecting all the boar, that just speeds things up. Another messenger, a providential trade route. The abbess of a nearby monastery heard of your profitable trade routes to Northbury. She believes both your monasteries and hers will benefit from trading with each other and would like to know if there's anything you need. Wine, a trade bonus for tools or materials. We will be fine without it. Do we need this? Not really. Oh, let's get some wine. Thank you. I don't drink, but maybe my villagers do, so they can get the wine. That's fine. Alright, looks like the whole walking there is now gone. So we can get rid of that. And that. And that should be helpful. Nice. Okay, I like that. If we do... Yeah, here we have a farming area too. So we could turn this into a farming area at some point. And then get some extra weed going. Alright, the nundrums are completely done too. The treasury is built. Yep, now we have a way bigger treasury. We can store a lot more money. Well, that's the way we want to see it. Also, a lot of workplaces are being prepared. And as soon as they are ready, we're gonna get some extra people. And now we already have 6 in here. That's also the number of unemployed people because they don't have a job yet. But now they are building the planters here, and as soon as one is ready, we can see that we get a herbalist now. Now we get 2 herbalists. So the number of unemployed people will go down quickly because my monks get a job. So that's also good information for you, of course, if you're watching this. If you have monks and you don't have jobs for them yet, they will count towards your unemployment. And if so, you will get less immigrants in. So don't put too many men and women in the monastery if you don't have a job for them, because it will hurt your village growth. Buying bread, herbs and berries. Alright, but we don't have a lot of herbs yet, and we also have only a little bit of bread. So yeah, we can't spare anything. Bye-bye. Not helping you out. There we go. We don't have jobs available right now, but we will soon. We have no free villages anyway, because the free villages we do have are already in the monastery. And I think within the monastery, they are very fast at building these now. See, we already have 3 up now, so we have only 3 villagers without a job. So I can't wait for them to build the rest of the pieces here and then give them all a job. 2 newcomers, that's a nice number. Storage is full, okay. I don't have a job for you yet, but that will be there soon, especially when the hunters are done and things like that. Alright, let's get the monastic kitchen. What are we gonna cook? Well, nothing for now. There's not a lot of room on the island, so I can't really build a big thing there. But berry surplus. We're very happy that they have so many berries. That's the whole message. Alright, thank you. I'm happy with all the berries too. I love it. Alright, let's get working on extra farms so that we can get the extra food out. We'll build a farm right here for this area. And then we'll build a farm right here too. And set up a farm field in this area. That's 2 extra farms. That should be helpful already. Now we have a lot of clothing. We have a bit of wool and a bit of cloth. As soon as this hits the max, then this will start to run up too. I think it's also slowly time to go get something like cheese. I think that might be really nice. So that might be one of the next things to get. Now, I think the cows that we have to get for that are also not very much liked. See, they're not very liked in town, so we have to get them out of the way. But why not place them somewhere here? Because there's nothing out here. There's no houses. Their houses are there. And if we just place them right here in the area of the farms, I think we should make them face the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we are going big. Then we'll soon be having a lot of nice stuff in terms of cheese. Alright, I think we have to build a granary somewhere here now then for the collection of all the goods. So build it right there. That's also then where the cheesemakers will be. Let's get going with at least 1. Now, the villagers also don't like the cheesemakers a lot, so let's just build them over here. We'll start with 2 if we have the money for it. We don't right now, but we will soon. And then we can build it. I think we have a lot of buildings planned out now. Anything was done? Yep, we have a hunter done. And we have room for another herbalist. There we go. 2 extra people in there. 2, 4, 6, 8. And there is now 8 people in the monastery, so they all have a job. The question is, we still have somebody else that doesn't have a job. What can we make him or her do? We'll see. Fully trained, mostly trained, fully trained, partly trained. Alright, so we can't send them out yet, but we will soon. Maybe they'll build another hunter now. Get it up. There's one being built. And there's one being built too. Alright, well, we'll leave them at it. Stone Church is coming up. Great job, great job. Need a door though in order for the people to get in, but this is already looking very well. That will make the people here happy. They can enter the service or a service so that their service needs are filled. We now have some iron ore to spare, or some iron to spare. Not a lot of iron ore to spare, but we can get more, I believe. Is there still some prospecting to do? Yes, let's do some prospecting, and let's build at least one cheesemaker already, now that we had the coins for it. And then as soon as we completely have that, we should probably add a food stall here in the main market. For that food, of course. This is actually really the main market, so we should add it here too. So we can actually sell some cheese. Cheese for the people, huh? Okay, so one more herbalist, one more forager can go in here. 4 newcomers request an audience. Nice, nice. I do say the amount of berries we have is slowly dropping. Well, we have 10 now. I have to wait for some of the other jobs to be done, but then 5 and 6. 6 herbalists. Oh yeah, 6 herbalists and 6 foragers. So let's donate another meal. Let's donate another lady, but we don't have another lady yet, so we'll do that later. All other jobs are done. I want 6 males and 6 females to be in the monastery for now. And yep, there we go. Well, let's get the others into farming, and then let's paint a crop field here. And then hopefully soon they will start to get rid of the trees there. That'll be helpful. Another hunter's hut built, so that's where we have a job now too. Another wheat farm build. Well, let's paint a crop field here. Not too big, because otherwise they can't fill it anyway. Should be a sizable crop field. This is good. Almost all trees are removed here now in this extraction zone. Yay. Here they are done. That's going quite well now. I think we might remove that one soon and replace it someplace else where it can be much more efficient. Here it worked out well too. They removed a lot of trees again. Well, that one should still be in, of course, but they're doing a great job removing all the trees now. Oh, I hear a lot of sheepies making noise. Very interesting. Well, this is all trees that we can't remove. Oops, that was the wrong button. This is all good as well. Let's remove these trees too if we can at some point. Lots of trees removed here. Look at that. Of course, we have 2 foresters here. And they're really doing a good job. We have 2 woodcutters here. The forester is already done. We'll get to that later. But yeah, they're really taking out all the trees there. 4 newcomers request an audience again. Well, our village is growing very fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's good. 2 farmers in both of these now. All we need now is 2 extra farmers and another lady in the... Right, let's expand this for now. This area is done. I'm going to build a new woodcutter in a place where I think a lot of wood needs to be chopped. And that's not here. That's not here. Oh, look at that. All those trees are removed. I love it. Yeah, we'll get it right in there. Once it's done, we'll remove the other one. That should be a good one. And at the same time, if we get a batch of new people in, we should see if we could get one in the monastery. Especially a lady. Because then that is all done. And that's working out then. And all the rest we should also be able to give a job. Then we have a few extra foragers there. I am now also kind of looking for places where we can get some extra berries from. I don't think we unlocked any places recently where there's berries. We could check easily by clicking this. Now we should see all the berries, but somehow I feel like there's not a lot of berries around our starting place. There's berries, but that's quite far out. Market change is complete. Ah, that's for the... here we have berries that we can take. This is in our area. That's good. That's at least a few extra berries. Not precisely how I want it, but it's a start. Our bailiff found stone. Quite unfortunate, because I don't want him to find stone. I want him to find valuables. But hey, he found something. It's okay. We get newcomers. Lumber camp built. Great. Let's get rid of this one. Now we have to wait, though, until the new lumber camp is filled out before we put people in there. Because if we don't, then those lumberjacks that we had will not switch here, but they will go into a new job. So we'll have to wait until we see 3 out of 3. And then we can start dividing all the people up with the different jobs that they have. A merchant is approaching, another dairy farm built, and ooh, all the dairy farms are built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all only need 1 farmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now the milk can already start to become ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can get ready to be milked. And then at some point, the milk should be coming in. No, not herbs. I want cheese in here. And here too. Alright, there we go. The woodcutter is now completely filled. So now we'll put people into the dairy farms. They can start to produce some milk for us. And then soon enough, let's go to the food stall here, by the way, and make it cheese. Let's do the other one and make that cheese. We don't have cheesy yet, so we'll have to get people into the cheese makers first once they're done. But at least these cows will soon start to give some dairy. Waiting for resources. So yeah, the farmer is in there. He's waiting for the cows to be ready. And then he will start to produce some milk. Wood for the elders. Alright, sounds like a deal. We'll do that. Let's pay that up. We get 10 coins and some stuff. That's nice. Now we have plenty of coins for the second cheese maker, so we can really start to produce some cheese. Then let's go to our trade routes. Yeah, that's all good. I think at some point we could sell some cheese. Where's my cheese? Here it is, yes. Well, we'll sell all above 100. That should be good. I would love that, actually. That will be great. Ah, these are already built. Wow, clergy exemplary tier reached. We need the new tier with the clergy. We got 10 coins out of it. Great. Let's unlock the modest architecture. We have a gathering hut built. 4 newcomers request an audience. Man, let's slow down to speed 2 for a bit, because things are going so fast. Alright, we need the dairy farmers. We need a transporter or 2. To make sure that all the dairy that we start to produce now, and we can see we are producing dairy now, is going to the granary. And from there on, it should be going towards the cheese makers. But let's start with the milk first. Luckily, there's no thing like spoilage in this game. Otherwise, we would have a problem. So this is good. We're getting somewhere. Building a monastery. Build a monastery that has a monastic scriptorium. Yeah, we do need the scriptorium at some point to start making the scriptures that we need to upgrade nuns and monks and stuff. So, ooh, we can unlock something here too. Nice. Alright, well, I have to say we progressed quite a bit with all these cows and some extra farms, an extra windmill that's done. We expanded the fortress to get some extra space for gold. The monastery is almost ready and the trees are almost cut here. So I think we did quite well. And this is going to conclude our episode as we just take a look on this magnificent looking church. I love it. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.